Do you have a favorite sports team, Chris? Any in particular?
I like. I do like that. I love. Well, I was there. For those years of the Lakers for a while there when Nicholson was on the floor, and I was there when those last few games with Shaq, and so I got to see those.
How about when you were on SNL? Do you go to a lot of Knicks games?
I went to a Knicks game, and they, being on SNL at the time, and they're so. New York's such a great city because they're so tight with the, sports and politics and all that. It all bleeds into one. And there's such an appreciation for comedy, especially from sports figures. They really love comedy. Same with musicians too. I've noticed that too. They love comedy. And I went to a Knicks game and they gave me great seats. And actually, I went to a game with Seth Meyers, and he loves sports. And there was a point where they're just, I can't. I'm going to embarrass myself if I say what particular move they're doing. But at one point, one of the Knicks had the ball, and he saw me in the audience just on the floor, and he went, "Hey, man, what's up?" During the game. Yeah, I was like, "Well, what? No,
mid-dribble?
Yeah, mid-dribble. Like, don't look at me. Go play your game."
He didn't do the thing with the head, did he?
No, he did not do that. But I just thought that was a bit, just like being at a concert, like, "Ladies and gentlemen, hey, what's up?"
Well,
right in the middle of a concert.
One of the more famous Super Bowl stories is as Joe Montana is getting ready for his eventual game-winning drive against the Cincinnati Bengals. He comes out, gets in the huddle, and he says, "Hey, there's John Candy." And he pointed out John Candy, who was in the crowd. Yeah.
But that's one thing. He didn't, because I wasn't being pointed out. Like, he was just like, "Hey, man," like a social, it's as if it was a social, we're having like a drink one-on-one all of a sudden.
Maybe.
Like, he shouldn't be distracted.
It could have been like Latrell Sprewell, just giving you a little shout-out, a little sub.
Maybe that is
It could have been. It could have actually been
very
Spree.
Possible.
I'm sure Seth Meyers was very impressed at that point.
I think he was, yeah. It's the opposite now. Probably.
Come on.
But no, it was very cool. I've always had such a great, I mean, all sports, but basketball I thought was is such a great, it's just amazing to watch the players, and same with dancing too. There is a dance to being when you're playing basketball. There is a dance to it.
Well, I mean, it can't be fair that you're going up against Simone Biles.
Oh, you're going to talk about the dancing thing?
Yeah, or Nancy Kerrigan, who's essentially was dancing on skates in a way from back in the day. I mean, this can't be fair,
obviously,
Chris.
If I took that point of view, there's a lot of unfairness to the fact that she just won the gold medal. And of course, America is going to root for her. And of course, she knows how to dance more than I do.
You're going down in that popularity contest,
absolutely.
Huh?
There's no way I have a chance, but I'm not looking at it that way at all. And I'm surprised I actually did okay last night. I think I don't know how I did.
Well,
I had a good. The thing is, like, everyone says, just make sure you have a good time. Make sure you have a good time. Like, that's of course I'm gonna have a good time.
Okay.
There isn't really anything I don't really have a good. I have a good time with car accidents. I have a good time. Not that good of a time.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.